Introduction to Flash. Simple button. 2-minute button. You first go to Insert, New Symbol, name it Button. Check to make sure your type is Button. Click OK. Come to the rectangle, the color, go to Properties, change the rectangle options to 10, so you have rounded edges. Draw your button, click on Selection tool, click on the button. Oops. Recenter it. X and Y coordinates, so where it starts will be 0, 0. I want my size to be 150 by 50. I'm going to take the first layer, I'm going to label it background. I click on layer background now, frame over. I insert timeline keyframe, or F6. I get make sure my selection tool is correct. Double click on the background, change the color. Come down to add a new layer. Name this one Text. Click on the text layer up frame. Click on the T text tool. I want the color to be black. I want the size to be 48, and times regular will do fine. I draw a box and I type home. It's not big enough, so I go get my selection tool. I drag it out a little bit. I click on the letters itself and drag it somewhat into place. I use the up or down arrow key to move it just a few pixels. I click on over. I insert timeline new keyframe. I make sure my selection tool is clicked. I double click on the home so it's all highlighted. I change the color to white. Now when I scrub over the head in the up state, in rest state, and then when I will roll over it, it will change. Now, I'm going back to the background layer, down frame. I'm going to insert new keyframe. Get my selection tool again. Change the color. Notice that it's already highlighted, so I can change it to a yellow if I like. This time I go to text, layer, frame. I will insert timeline, new keyframe, and now my button is working. I come back to scene, click once. There's no button on the scene. I go over to the library. I drag a copy of the button out. I have a home button. I'll give it a name, under the instant name, home_btn. I'll now test my movie. Control, test movie. And it works fine. Next lesson, let's make it go somewhere. Writing the script.